Oh my God, no, I can't do this.
You trying to get me killed?
She's just a little light skinned, like, and that's okay.
Oh, why did I sign myself up for this?
Jesus. Boom! Guys, we are back. It's your boy, Victor Kunda. I'm literally here with BuzzFeed and Nando's because you guys love to see me eat. The last thing you saw me eat was Popeyes. You know, you might actually remember just a little song. Popeyes, 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 Popeyes. Thank you, Lord, for this food. Jesus! Popeyes, Popeyes. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. It's biscuits. No, guys, you don't even understand like the number of places I've been. Like I was in New York maybe like 2 to 3 months ago. I can't remember where we were. We were going to like Empire State Building. Did one of the security in this reception not be like, "Are you the guy that said it's biscuits?" I was like, yes. Guys, I've gotten this every single time I've been in America. But today, we're not trying biscuits, we're trying Nando's, which is my other favorite restaurant. So, I haven't eaten this morning for you. I'm trying the whole menu today. I already know the whole menu. I could literally recite it right now if you ask me to. Don't ask me to. Starters, halloumi sticks, cheesy garlic pit. Don't. Let's not. Let's bring on the food. Okay, so that's sides. My goodness.
Okay. How many wings did they send?
As you can see, there's a lot of food. This is like almost like the modern like Last Supper. Like, you know when Jesus fed like the 4,000? Like, here you go. Here's a half chicken. Here's a chocolate cake for you and the kids. Yeah, Mary? Yeah. Jesus! I feel like I just don't even know where to start. You know what? What's the one thing that you need when you go to Nando's? Sauce. Nando's actually starts with the sauce. So you have plainish, you have lemon and herb, you have medium, you have hot, you have extra hot. They have like seasonal ones as well. They've had like smoky churrasco, that was my favorite. They've had garlic barbecue. And there's actually 2 flavors that aren't on the menu that if you know, you know. There's peri tema and then there's peri flama. Peri tema is like their sweet barbecue, also kind of smoky sauce as well. And then peri flama is peri tema mixed with hot. So it's like sweet, smoky and hot like me. It's a world. Nando's has built a world for themselves that I love to be a part of. If I could have a custom sauce, I would go for something maybe like creamy, chipotle, nduja, scotch bonnet. Oh, and what would it be called? King Kunda. The sauce would just be called King Kunda. The first step of the ritual is you have to de-ring. Take off the rings because I feel like it's about to get messy. I'm gonna put my rings on the floor. Because I know the menu, I think it's best we go in chronological order. Okay, so let's start with the starters.
Can you find them?
Can anyone find the starters? So, okay. Starters. Okay, starters. We have the hummus. We have the sweet potato wedges. I think this might be the cheesy garlic pits. Yeah. Oh no, these are that's the tortilla for cheesy garlic pits. Where's the cheesy garlic pits? That's for the livers. I think this is the cheesy garlic pits. No, that's garlic bread, okay. Where's the cheesy garlic pits? Cheesy garlic pits is great. So let's start with the hummus and the pitta. You know what, I actually do not choose this starter that often because, I mean, don't get me wrong, their pitta is soft. Like this is like soft ass bread. But when you have starters like sweet potato wedges and cheesy garlic pitta, I would actually opt for the latter. But on this one, you put on peri peri drizzle. Okay. Oh. This tastes like egusi. I haven't always been the biggest fan of hummus. The peri drizzle is what makes this thing. Wow. The hummus itself has like this, wow. I'm sorry, I like this. However, I have a lot of food to get through. This one out of 10, in the grand scheme of the starters, I would give this one maybe a 4. Trust me, it is good. However, just wait for what we're about to get into. Our next starter is the peri nuts. I try to stay away from nuts because they make me break out. However, me and my friend Shaq, we always end up just caving because the peri nuts are good as hell. And then I just have to regret it afterwards. Yeah. It's like I wouldn't say they're spicy. You know, it's not like you eat the first nut and then you're just like, oh my God, I can't do this. Oh mate. It's like a buildable, really mellow, like a spice that you can trust. If you eat my jollof rice, you don't know if I've put 2 Scotch bonnets or 5. You just have to find out once you take the first spoon. Don't trust that spice, don't trust me. But peri nuts, you can trust. The peri nuts, I would also give a 4. Like they're good, you can pick at them. However, am I gonna spend my time at the till ordering nuts or am I just gonna go straight in for what I want, you know? Oh, our next starter, my queen, my liege. Sweet potato wedges. And the sweet potato wedges come with garlic peri-naise. You guys should, I was gonna say you guys should try the Churrasco peri-naise and then look who just like peered up at me from below. Churrasco peri-naise. I'm sorry, this peri-naise right here, yeah. Do you know what sometimes I do? On the sweet potato wedges, I'll now get peri salt, put peri salt on the sweet potato wedges, so you have like peri salted sweet potato wedges. Say it with me, peri salted sweet potato wedges. There's an album in that, yeah. I just appreciate it so much, you know? Sweet potato, goated. The Churrasco peri-naise. This is actually half of the King Kunda sauce already. Sweet potato wedges, I would give a strong 7. Love you. Halloumi cheese. So, usually what I would do is I would order the sweet potato wedges and the halloumi sticks. Like if I'm having them as a starter, you know what, they're coming back. Sorry, welcome back, you know? You've been brought back into the competition. Thank you. The halloumi sticks, peri honey. Yeah. You know, sometimes I ask for both chili jam and peri honey. To be honest, with food, everything goes. So now, what I would usually do, sweet potato wedge, halloumi stick, you marry them. Wow. Sometimes the sweetness of the sweet potato, the saltiness of the halloumi, the 2 textures as well. It's just, I need to actually remember I'm actually only on the 2nd star set. Okay. Halloumi sticks, I don't want to say 10. This idea of perfection, you know, that like, you know, humanity strives for. Food can be really, really good. A human can be really, really good, but is anything perfect? Halloumi sticks, easily a strong 9.5. Halloumi sticks. Thank you. Love you. I was looking, yeah, that was literally the next one I was gonna.
But if you can't find them, they're just olives.
They're not just olives.
Okay.
Yeah?
Mr. Nando.
So the other starter, yeah, is Olive. Sadly, Olive couldn't make it today. However, I'm just gonna talk to you about Olive. It's actually been a bit of like, you know, an emotional journey with me and Nando's spicy mixed olives. Simply because there was one point, you know, I was quite lost. You know, some may say I was in the dark. I didn't like olives. You know, I didn't like olives until me and Olive started to like hang out a bit more. You know, we had like a couple conversations, like, you know, tried flirting with me a couple times. I was like, chill, like, you're an olive, you know, like, we don't do that over here. And then one day I just like opened up my heart to Olive, and it's just a decision I'll never regret. Never. To the girls that hate Olive, you know what? My therapist told me not to rise to the occasion. Sometimes choose your battles. So to the girls that don't like Olive, So what I do every time is I'm like, yeah, can I get the olives? And then I say, can I get the extra little garlicky bits? Because garlic is good for you. I wake up the next day feeling completely refreshed, immune system cleansed, any sort of like build up in my nose that I add, gone. So now we're going on to a personal favorite of mine, actually, on the menu, which is the cheesy garlic pit. So sorry. What did we just find? The cheesy garlic pits. Woo! Cheesy garlic pitta, she's fairly new. They serve her with this red pepper chutney. The red pepper chutney is the real star of this show. There are sometimes, even if I'm having the halloumi sticks, I'll ask them to give me the red pepper chutney instead of the chili jam, because this is like the chili jam, but she got Botox, you know? It's cheesy, it's garlicky. There's even spring onions in there. Spicy, sweet. Oh, wow. Cheesy garlic pizza. You know, I know I said what I said earlier, but cheesy garlic pizza does get the 10 out of 10. Because everyone that I put onto the cheesy garlic pizza now is on the cheesy garlic pizza. Thank you, cheesy garlic pizza. On to one of my favorites on the menu, boneless thighs. Chicken on the bone remains undefeated, but these bad boys here, when you get them sauced up fresh on your plate. So I actually ordered peri-tamer boneless thighs. When I first moved into my new apartment and I was having Nando's every single day, I would clear 8 boneless thighs after the gym. Is that crazy? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna try and not get emotional, okay? Boneless thighs are the gift that keeps on giving. Use your cutlery, eat them, and they're done. They are juicy. We all know thigh is the juiciest cut of the chicken anyway. What takes this whole experience to the next level? Peri gravy, enter stage right. Wonderful, thank you. Peri gravy gets mixed reviews, but she only has positive reviews in my household. Any peri gravy slander, you will be sent downstairs to the bin area, and I will bring you down your food. Dip her in the peri grave. If you're sat next to my table in Nando's, first of all, you're probably sat there like, what the hell is going on? Because the whole table is practically full like this. You will literally see me order 2 of these. Sometimes I order 3, and you just douse it all over the meat.
How does the peri gravy compare to the other things?
What other famous gravy? You trying to get me killed? You want them to take me out? Chicken thighs, they get like, I think I might have to give you a 10, you know? I think chicken thighs get a 10 for me. Every time I have chicken thighs, they hit. I'm not sure I'd give the peri gravy a 10 out of 10. However, it's a wonderful one, it marries wonderfully. I love Nando's chips. Peri chips, I'm not actually sure why I'm holding plain chips in my hands right now, but it's a good chip. The Nando's chip is one of the elite chips out there. Nando's chips, I would give a 7. And this is even plain as well. I'm such a chip boy, I could just literally just talk and eat these for the rest of the video. Okay, Nando's was actually founded in South Africa. A lot of you people that are like, oh, it's Portuguese. Oh, it's Mediterranean. Nando's was founded in South Africa. Everything originates from South Africa. All of the art in their restaurants is locally sourced from South African artists. Nando's restaurants are technically galleries that you can eat in. They didn't know that, did ya? The livers. Now, usually I'm not a huge fan of liver. Nando's livers though are the livers that I can hack. Comes with the roll. Oh my gosh. That is pillowy soft. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna pick out the core of the bread. Shaping it like pounded liver. Also, livers are really good for you as well. Like I don't even need the bread, but yes, you know, the bread kind of in it. Like Nando's livers are good because like they actually sauce it up. I'd give the livers a 6. Not because they're bad, because at the end of the day, they're still livers. But the fact that Nando's have actually even included them on the menu anyway. Fast, tastes good, and sustainable. Sounds a bit like me. I'm gonna make a salad for you guys. It starts with the Caesar salad. The Caesar salad by itself, banging, bad. Here is how I upgrade my Nando's Caesar salad. You get a pickle mix. You throw your pickle mix on top of your Caesar salad. Next, I'm gonna go back to Madam Halloumi. Cut those up, halloumi sticks, in as well. And then the charred corn. This is corn that has been charred slightly. It's creamy, y'all know I love cream. It's got spring onions on it, it's got peri salt on it. Like, who came up with this? I wanna kiss you. Not you, behind the camera. You the maid. So, on the salad, I then go in with some of the charred corn. You know, you have to do your due diligence. Yeah, just give me a second. Just 2 more seconds. Almost there. Jesus! Cool. Look at, come on. And then take a bite. If you could make a movie out of the flavor story here, the Wicked would be getting a run for their money. Try crying about this in an interview.
I didn't know that was happening.
Yeah? On the side, this is a hot piece of chicken. I'm sorry, let's just have the conversation now. This is the elite cut. Whenever I order a half chicken, I order a half chicken as 2 leg pieces. I take my fork, you find the point between the thigh and the drumstick. Bam. Tenderism! I'm taking a bite out of the thigh. Nah, it's a piece of meat, that. You know what I mean? No. It's still good. That first bite, like, did you hear that? So, the salad, 10 out of 10. Easy. This is the perfection that humans are striving to be. Love you, girl. The hot quarter chicken, I'd give her the same as thighs, like a strong 9.5. And then gravy, Bob's your uncle. Bob's your 9.5. Yep. Right, so let's try a wrap, but I think we need to take you on a bit of like a history lesson of Nando's. Why is Nando's called Nando's? The reason being, one of the owners' names is called Fernando. Nando's, because it couldn't have been like Fernie's. So this is a medium. I'm gonna assume from what I can feel that this is the double chicken wrap. Every time I get this wrap, I'm like, oh mate, that's a wrap. My thing with wraps is, you know, how do I go in? Because half of the time, gravity, by the time they've handed you your wrap, all the filling is at the bottom. So you know what, I might actually eat it the other way. Bro, this wrap is meat. There's like a little piece of lettuce in there. I don't know what she thinks she's doing, but like, at least she's showing up to class anyway. Bro, this is just straight chicken breast, straight chicken tits. I would give this a 6.5 because you're giving me my macros, you're doing exactly what you need to do, but you're just not the juiciest cut of chicken. So let's have a chat and a sip about the concept of the Nando's black card. The first person to ever get a black card allegedly was Mr. Ed Sheeran. I literally remember it like it was yesterday, like when it was a thing, like the Nando's black card. I remember Ed Sheeran's song. The song was actually called the Nando's Skank. And I have it on my phone right now to actually read you some of the lyrics, to read you parts of the lyrics that I can read you. I said, oi, you, are you gonna bang though? No, I want some Nando's. Wanna eat up chicken and chips? Everyone knows I freestyle like this. When I freestyle on the beat about chicken, you know it's finger licking. Example, chicken wings. They're my favorite things. And I love to sing. I say chicken wings. If you give me them, I will eat them things. So that landed them a black card. Nando's, what can I do to land me a black card? It's This enough? Should I take my clothes off? I'm intrigued to see what the beanie has to say. So it's made up of beans, right? It works for who it works for, but it doesn't work for me. You know what, actually, beanie, come back. Babe, come. I think if this burger had the Sunset Burger bread, that would be much better. I would serve this like the way, like, for example, I would serve like the chicken, because I actually think the bean by itself actually wasn't that bad. I think the bread was like almost just like taking all the flavor. The beanie burger, I would like to give a 3. But what have we got here? Ooh, she dripping. Here we have the sibling burgers, bloody hell. This is the chicken burger and the double chicken burger. I'll do the double chicken just because I need my macros.
Maybe warm your jaw up first.
My jaw hurts. I didn't think it was that big. There's just so much to explore on this menu that the double chicken burger probably wouldn't be what I would choose first. If anything, I'd get the double chicken wrap. Because look, the burgers, they get a bit messy. The burger that I'm willing to get messy for, I think it's time to go there because we all know what burger I'm talking about. When I met the Sunset Burger, I just said, Jesus, you have done it again. We're spoiled. God, stop it. No. The Sunset Burger is made of 2 thighs, the red pepper chutney from before, a slice of cheddar cheese, 2 slices of cheddar cheese, I can see. And there's something creamy on the bottom. That is a serious, serious burger. Obviously, all the flavors in this burger work together, but then they all just have their own lanes. It's like, it's a highway taking you to the climax of this burger, but then the lane, but that cheddar lane, when that like sharpness comes in, it's the Sunset Burger actually gets a 10.5 out of 10. There's nothing else on the menu like it. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take this one home. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this now, and I'm also gonna have to ask Joe and the Juice to enter the Zoom call. Hi guys, hi. So we're just here for, our end of year review. I just wanted to say, you've both done absolutely amazing. But Joe, your bread, you don't realize that what your bread does is it actually pushes the filling out with every bite that I take. So a lot of the bites I've taken are actually, they end up just being bread. It's not molding to this experience that I'm trying to create for myself. And then all of your filling actually goes out into the brown paper bag that you've wrapped it in. And then in the end, I end up just pouring the filling in my mouth like I'm taking a shot of tequila. Your Sunset Burger is absolutely amazing. However, I do feel like something has changed. I know what it is, it's the bread. The old Sunset bread was actually much better, much more moldable and malleable. So I'm gonna need both of us to start thinking a lot more about our breads. Can we do that? 2026? Yeah? Wonderful, thank you. Thanks. Cool. So I just had to handle some business there. The macho peas. I hate peas. I don't know, I've just never done peas. It's not that I'm allergic. There's peas, there's mint. I know these are quite minty. The peas, whoever likes it, I love that for them. Can I choose to not actually grade these, because what's the point of me slandering something that I know I don't like? Because what do we do to the people that want to slander something that we're into? I'll give the peas a pass. I'll pass the peas. The garlic bread, when you have this fresh, usually you can literally You need to put this in the microwave for exactly 15 seconds. The garlic bread in Nando's, elite. On the off-road day, when me and my friend, we like to share it so that we just feel like, we're watching our waists. What? So, the garlic bread wasn't already enough. Love her. Leave her alone. Nando's went and created a garlic churrasco burger. So far, I even just want to rate this an 8 without even giving it a bite. Garlic bread as the bun, 2 flame grilled thighs, pickled onions, salad, and churrasco sauce. Wow. Comes a bit close to the sunset, but just isn't the sunset. You know what? 9.5. Because the fact that these buns are garlic bread, you know what? I feel like I didn't give this burger enough time in my life. I need to spend more time with you. 10.4. Wings. I don't always go for the wings. So I know what this is gonna give, At the end of the day, how wrong can you go with a wing? I feel like all of Nando's chicken just has an undeniable spot in society. The wings I will give a 7.75 because you still do what you need to do. You do have nutritional value, protein, all of that. However, we have boneless thighs. Ooh, what's the fire? These are the olives. I found the olives, guys. And you know what? I'm not even gonna have an olive, I'm just gonna have a piece of garlic. Look, you see? You have the olive, you have a little garlicky bit. Do you want to kill me? Do you want to stone me for having a piece of garlic? She's a vampire. So you wouldn't do this. So these are the extra saucy wings. The extra saucy wings, I really, really do like these. Wow. It's that creamy dressing. It's that creamy yogurt dressing. What spice is this? Wait, hold up. Wow, this is even peri flammo. Wow. Extra saucy wings, I would give an 8.5. I'd maybe even say 8.3. These are good, they are decorated, but my point about wings still stands. None of the food is going anywhere. The Great Imitator Wrap. So what is in the Great Imitator Wrap? So the Great Imitator Wrap is a plant-based wrap made with pea protein. We'll see. Let's just... I'm just gonna take a bite from the middle. I would have put the beanie thing in here, actually. Doesn't mean I don't know where it would work better. There is a kick in there that I'm just hello. I just wonder what it's imitating. The Great Imitator Wrap from me gets a 2. Okay, let's do the big cheese. I've never actually heard of this burger. Oh, the big cheese, I have heard of this burger. It's their halloumi burger. Giving that a strong 8.7. Simply because if I was vegetarian, I would have a great time eating this burger because halloumi, also meat obviously a meat substitute, but then there's also this the red pepper and pineapple salsa. That is what is making this what it is. This, you know what? 9. She gets a 9. This is good. Oh my gosh, the rainbow slaw. The rainbow slaw is the coleslaw's younger brother who actually has a lot more sense. She tastes like she's healthy for you. 7. Rainbow slaw gets a strong 7. Let's go on to the spicy rice. So the rice by herself, she's good. That doesn't mean you can't put your own personal twist to just really take it to the peak of Mount Everest in the death zone, you know? I don't know why people go up there. Anyway, pour a bit of gravy on the rice. And then usually I would bring my own chili oil from home. But today we're gonna substitute it with the hot sauce. You pour a bit of the hot sauce, mix it around. I just know it's good. The gravy and the rice go together amazingly. When you add in like that little bit of spice, even better. The rice by itself, I would give a 4. The rice with the gravy and the sauce and all of that upgrade, 7.6 spicy rice. So the loaded fries joined the menu, I guess in the grand scheme of things recently. However, the loaded fries are now just part of the menu. These are the loaded fries. They have, obviously, the fries, some sauce, then they put cheese, they melt the cheese, and then they have spring onions on top as well. When these fries are fresh, they are actually back. Oh my gosh, and the pulled chicken, how could I forget the pulled chicken? Much like the cheesy garlic pits, the star of this show is the spring onions and the cheese. Loaded fries, I would give a 7.8, simply because some people will go to Nando's and like just order the loaded fries. What I care about is the kids of our nation knowing what makes a balanced meal. This meal needs more protein. This meal needs more fiber, you know? So 7.7 for the loaded fries. Oh, the peri mac wrap. Whoa. First, I'm gonna try the mac and cheese. So, this is the actual mac and cheese. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this mac and cheese. I like this mac and cheese. This mac and cheese is very garlicky, and I think, like, I've gotten some good mac and cheeses in my time. I like the peri crumb because it adds like a bit of like texture in there. Let's give Macca's a 7.5. Now let's go on to the peri mac wrap. The peri mac wrap. This looks absolutely humongous. So I think I'm gonna, because you guys kind of need to see like an inside of the wrap. I don't like this. It kind of throws me off a bit to put mac and cheese inside a wrap. I'm not just discriminating this wrap. Even burritos, I'm not the biggest burrito guy. I'm gonna give this a 4 or a 3. Not, no. It's not, not a fan of that. The med salad. In the med salad, we have, obviously your mixed salad leaves, olives with, and I can see some bits of garlic in there as well. We have pink pickled onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, and feta. I used to be a med salad, boy, down. So you pour the oil, that is a lot of oil. You have to have polyphonic salad perception. What? Oh, look at her. Sun-dried tomatoes. She looks like me on holiday. Why am I blowing it? This isn't tasting nice to me right now. Mediterranean salad, at some point in time to me, was maybe a strong 8. But once again, that was after all of my upgrades. But that was a 5. So, we have a whole chicken. It's, you know, it goes without saying what's happening here. This is a quarter chicken 4 times over. Get a whole chicken for you, the kids. You know, if you have a son who's, you know, starting to get into gym, if you have a daughter who's doing, you know, volleyball, or, you know, she might also be weightlifting too. Give them the side breast pieces. You just take the leg pieces, hide those in the fridge, and just act like the side breast pieces is all you've got. So, have you heard of the Fino Pitta? The Fino Pitta, for a long while, was my go-to as well, because to me this is the sunset burger of like the wraps and the pittas. We have thighs, caramelized red onions, garlic aioli, lettuce, grilled halloumi, and then do you know what I now go the extra mile and do? I ask them to add the red pepper chutney into the Fino Pitta. Maybe that's why I'm saying this tastes like the sunset burger. 9.7. My only thing with the Fino Pitta, it's not even the pitta's fault. It's the person that makes the pitta's fault. Why have you handed me my Fino Pitta and there's a hole in the bottom and the garlic aioli is just dripping out? Fino Pitta, 9.7, love you babes. The hot half chicken goes without saying, much like the whole chicken, just half of the whole chicken. Remember, like I said to you before, if you don't get the 2 leg pieces, which sometimes the managers might be like, sorry, we just don't do that, just give them a bit more elbow grease and they might do it for you. You get the gravy, pour that on the breast piece, and this half chicken for you could possibly be a 10 out of 10, yeah. 10 wings, it's 5 wings, but 2 times over. What more do I really have to say about this? If you like wings, these would be great for you. I just don't take wings seriously enough. What else is there? Oh, this thing looks terrible.
What is that again?
The hearty grains.
Go for it.
So they had one a while ago that was like something grains and squash, and then they brought back hearty grains. The reason I'm not a fan of this, I feel like they could have soaked the grains for a bit longer. Because obviously, you know how before you cook grains, you have to like soak them. These, they have a bit too much crunch. Yeah, they can get a 2. There's a lot going on there, but there's also nothing happening for me at the same time. This is grilled chicken pitta. So the grilled chicken pitta is a chicken breast with what looks like rainbow slaw. It's probably nice for whoever chooses it. Grilled chicken, yeah. This is the double grilled chicken pitta. And I bet, you know, for whoever chooses that, they're having an even better time. Oh, these were the peri chips. Just chips with peri salt. I mean, by now they probably, no. If you order Nando's takeaway, just eat your chips then and there. Okay, we're just gonna do a quick side run. Creamy mash, coleslaw, broccoli. Obviously, coleslaw, you've already tried the rainbow slaw. You know, just your bog standard coleslaw. She's coleslaw, you know. I would give her a 3. The creamy mash, now, I used to ride for the creamy mash. Yeah, no, because the old creamy mash was one, actually creamy. Do you remember? Actually creamy. It tasted like homemade mash to an extent. Like you could taste like the cheese, you could taste the milk, and then they pulled back the butter, but you still have the butter here. So it's maybe what you could do is upgrade your creamy mash by putting the butter and then the long stem broccoli. I love the long stem broccoli, but this broccoli just is not your regular broccoli. There are these like white things on them, which I wonder what they are, but this broccoli has like a citrusiness to it as well, which I love. 2, 5, because she's just broccoli really. Let me tell y'all something about the corn on the cob, okay? You do not have to get your corn on the cob like this. You can also ask them to put sauce on your corn on the cob and then get your corn on the cob grilled in that sauce. Get your corn on the cob grilled in lemon and herb sauce, babes. That's all I'm gonna say. I wonder what wrap this is. Is this just a normal chicken wrap? I think this might be the chicken, not the double chicken, because it doesn't feel like I'm holding two 5 kg weights right now. The beanie wrap. Oh, this is like what I said earlier when I said I would put the beanie inside that wrap. So let's see what this one actually gives.
Oh, why did I sign myself up for this?
You know what? I'm not gonna buy this ever, but like I said, the beanie would taste better in the wrap because the burger bread is just like, it's a bit too overpowering. This is much better. This is genuinely much better. I would give this, remember it's still just not my first choice at all. I would give this a 4. Can I lower the beanie burger now? Beanie burger's going down to a 2. Cheesy chickle burger. This is the one I was talking about earlier. So the chickle burger, chicken and pickle. Chickle. Gosh, breast is just miserable to me. That's my jaw. Despite the breast being a very miserable cut of meat, that burger is good. I just love pickles. Cheesy chickle, I give you a 6.8. The medium beanie Pitta. It's the beanie with rainbow slaw and probably like the garlic aioli, I can tell by this point actually. I think the beanie just needs to be like enclosed because if you leave it to rustic bread, the rustic bread is just gonna swallow up all of the juice, all of the sauce that needs to be encompassed into, you know, the beanie. But beanie does deserve a space in society. The one that doesn't is the imitator wrap. I was gonna say save the best till last. I am actually saving one of the best till last. I'm so, like, the chicken butterfly. Me and the chicken butterfly, like, she's tried to talk to me a couple times, like, on the playground, and I'm just like, I know about you. Like, I just don't want anything to do with her. 2 pieces of chicken breast. You should know how I feel about this by now. For a gym lad, this would probably be great, actually. One of the best that I saved to last is the Portuguese tomato salad. This salad consists of fresh tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, pickled red onions, and cucumbers. She's fresh, she's refreshing. Don't get me wrong, I love a Caesar salad. However, sometimes just like a fresh, simple salad with just like 4 key ingredients is really what you need. The Portuguese tomato salad, I would give 7.8235. Because sometimes you may not want one that's like rainbow slaw as well, but you still want something that's like fresh, and it's the Portuguese tomato salad.
Nice.
Yep. So I've actually just successfully conquered all of the starters, the salads, the sides, and the mains on the Nando's menu. Do you know what's left? Dessert. Okay, we have the gooey caramel cheesecake, the chocolate cake, the custard natas, and the brownie. The caramel cheesecake I used to be obsessed with. And then one day, it just wasn't really clicking for me anymore. Why am I blowing it? She's a good cake. I think I've outgrown her a little bit though. The reason I outgrew the gooey caramel cheesecake is because one day it just clicked for me that the chocolate cake is just the best dessert on the menu. Every single part of it is just rich, it's chocolatey, the filling, and there's this really like thick part of chocolate on top. I just don't know what it is, but that's my favorite part. You're the best part. However, 2 beautiful cakes stand before me, but I only have one 10 out of 10 in my hands. Chocolate cake did wonderful this week. You've shown great perseverance. You've also shown such an abruptness to your skills, you know, and how you like to put yourself on the spot and thrive under pressure. The winner of Nando's next top dessert is the chocolate cake. The chocolate cake for me gets a 10 out of 10. But then I would like to give the gooey caramel cheesecake a 7.782. That's it for the cakes, the cheesecake and the chocolate cake. Next is the brownie. She's just a little light skin, and that's okay. This is the brownie. I can already tell she's very fudgy. You can tell she's gonna be a bit. Let's try her. I do love brownies, but I just don't eat them enough, and I don't know why. That's why. Don't know why this tastes like a Terry's chocolate orange.
It is a chocolate orange brownie.
A chocolate orange brownie. Okay. I would give this brownie maybe a 5. It is like a good brownie, but then I think it's the chocolate orange kind of just confused me a bit. Okay, on to the nattas. Now, I already know what these taste like. I love these. The nattas, I do love them. It's just like a custard pastry. The reason I really like it is because the custard isn't just custard. Like the custard has a bit of like cinnamon and nutmeg to it. The custard has a spice, which just really takes it there. And actually, because of these, if ever I'm having like cake and custard at home, when I get my ambrosia custard, the Devon custard, I always just put a bit of cinnamon in it. And that really just takes it there. The nata, like I feel like nata will live like completely irrespective of these two, you know? So I would give nata, she's kind of like, she's an underdog, she's a hidden figure. I would give her an 8.62, yeah. And that is what I would rate the nattas, yeah. Oh, especially when it's warm with the custard, really good. It's been a journey. We started at about 12, it's actually 3:50. Take me home. So that was me trying practically just the entire Nando's menu, but you know, much like Tisha Campbell Martin, I'm still here. Comment below what you would like to see us try next. You know, I would like to, you know, whilst we're in this area of restaurants, whilst we're in this catchment area, I think let's take it to the hills and let's do some Michelin star. So if any Michelin star restaurants are watching this, look alive, stand at attention. Akara, Stork, we're calling on you. My name is Victor Kunda. Over and out.